Hello everyone, my name is Candice. Today is the 13th of March, 7:14 a.m. Currently looking at gold. Um, Honestly, price low-key tapped my zone, but I never got an alert for it, and I have an alert here, but I don't know. So price already gave the break of the candle, but I mean, like, I'm kind of waiting to see if it'll come back into the zone, and then perhaps I can, because it was like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I literally put this alert in, price seemed to have tapped it. My phone's right here. I got no alert. Okay, now I got an alert on my phone. So now I'm just confused. I'm like, if that was the case, what was before, right? So I'm still bullish. But if price breaks past this low, so this move right here, or a candle goes down, I will then change my bias to sells, maybe at this key zone right here, or maybe price forms a supply, and then possibly take it down for the sells. We do have some gaps down here that price can fill in. That's only if price breaks past this zone and this area. So I don't like these candles in the sense of, like, as soon as the candle closes, it's most likely gonna break it. Should we just go? Shit, I'm not even ready. Whoa. Oh, this one probably cooked without me. I'm not even ready for it. What is going on? Currency? This is crazy. I'm not even ready. I don't even know what else. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's on me. I'm not getting it. This is probably a really good trade. I'm not getting it. Bro. I literally, all that time, that's on me, bro. I'm, whatever. Because it was like, yeah, I know what I did before. What is this? Okay. That's okay. This sucks, but whatever. That's really irritating, but it's just whatever. That's really irritating because I was hesitant to go. Like, I was a little bit like, I don't know. But I'm still like, damn, bro. I was gonna put a buy limit. Man, I'm such a pussy, to be honest. Like, I'm scared. I'm scared to lose. I was trying to hype myself up, man. I'm scared to lose. Insufficient funds. Okay. I can't even trade right now. This is funny. Last time, this is so funny. Friday, I got the insufficient funds. I thought that was just saying, like, oh, like, you're not able to put in a stop loss. It didn't put me in a trade at all, and I lost out on $50 just because I didn't understand. But now I understand that it is high impact news. I won't be able to trade probably until later. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a regular thing. So maybe this will hit TP, maybe it won't. I don't know. All I know is that I was afraid. That's all I know. So I've been back testing a lot more recently. There was this whole phase of my journey where I was just so, like, anti backtesting, and this is really off of, like, one Doyle video where he was talking about, backtesting doesn't give you, like, doesn't mean that you'll do well in the live jump. So when he said that, let's look back at Akil. When he said that, I was like, facts, man. I in general was always back testing, especially when I was starting, bro. I was back testing like crazy. I had the notebooks and it's crazy. But anyway, it was like there was a time where I just felt like it was kind of pointless. I didn't really like back testing because I was just like, bro, like not gonna lie, like I was shit at back testing. Like when I was back testing, like I had a bad win rate, yo. It like, and I remember like people always being like, yo, like when I'm back testing, I'm like the GOAT, but when I'm live trading is bad. And I was jealous of them because I'm just like, you was a GOAT in the back testing. I think it was like, it was definitely like, yo, that's really crazy because I'm not having success anywhere. It's like my back testing is looking like my live trading. So I think I was just like, I don't know, I was just very like, I think it was like my ego and just, you know, not wanting to come face to face with the fact that like, hey, I'm not good at something. And then hearing from your own mentor that like, yeah, backtesting is not gonna really determine like who you are in the markets for real, because it's like you're the thing that matters the most when you're trading. So TP got hit 1-1. There's no trades for us to take right now at this moment. I don't know if this is the end of the day, but I will certainly, you know, let you guys know if it's not. So something happened. Okay. I took a trade today. It was, yeah, okay, let's just go. During, you know, this time, I see this supply zone. Okay, so price broke out of that. Price created this high move right here. It invalidated this supply zone here. But what I really saw, genuinely saw, let's take it back. Where it was. Okay, so yeah, it was here. This is literally what I saw. I saw this supply zone form right here. And I saw, I think the candle, well, it's going to show the candle forming and then breaking it. But the candle was kind of like playing around in this area. But once it like broke the candle, I immediately got in. Because I was thinking, okay, price, and okay, let's look at the 1 hour too. Like, this is what the 1 hour is looking like. Like, come on, price is definitely bearish. We just made that new high on this with this move right here. And then price comes back up, creates the supply zone. So I'm just like, yeah, this looks like a really good trade. And then I'm looking, okay, well, this candle is 10.55, but this still complies with my rules of like with being within the white session, and as long as the candle break happens before the white session ends, which is at 11 a.m., I am perfectly okay to take the trade and you know, keep the trade going even after my session ends, as long as the break of the candle happens before 11 a.m. So I'm looking at that, I'm looking at the EMAs, I'm like, boom, everything looks really good. The price rejected the zone, and no candles closed within the zone, so that's a really good sign too. So honestly, I just kind of go. I'm seeing like everything is lining up, I just kind of go, and then boom. So I go in and I'm like, okay, I'm in. And then that's when I put my position on. So let's put the short. Let's drag it down. You're gonna see the issue. I think it was, yeah, I had it for like right around here. Let's do that 1-to-1 that we always do. And what does it say? What does it say? Hover over it. 316 ticks. What is my rule? No trades no more than 160 ticks. Now this is M NQ. So all I do to figure out how dollar-wise how much that is divide the amount of ticks that it shows by 2. So 316 or whatever divided by 2, that's like basically $160. So I'm literally like just like, oh my gosh, like literally in pure dread, because I did everything right but calculate my risk. Dude, I literally, as soon as I got into the trade, that's when I put down the position thing, and I was just like, whoa. I was not thinking. I was just like, oh my gosh. So obviously, I put my stop loss and I was just like, oh, this is bad. So I did the calculations and I was just like, bro, if I lose this trade, the account will be down to $385, including commissions and fees. I was literally, as soon as I clicked sell and I saw how much I was risking, I was like, this trade is probably gonna lose. I never, not once thought that like, oh, it's going to play out, I'm gonna win. When I was calculating the risk, I said, oh, the account is gonna be down to 385. I never calculated what it would be if I won, because I was defeated. I didn't think I was gonna win. As soon as and the only reason was because it was the amount of risk that I put in, which is double the amount that I need to be doing, literally double. So I just immediately was like, I'm gonna lose, or just thinking that I'm going to lose so that I can put in my reality, like, oh, like, yeah, I put that much on risk, so the account's gonna be down to 385. And so I was just like, bro, I was upset, I was panicking, but I was just like, you know what, let me just eat it and be like, you know what, this was a good lesson, let me just eat it. So I think let's go to the next candle. This candle, I was like, all right. That's when I was like, let me go back to work. And then I think this candle formed. Okay, so this candle formed, and then that's when I was away. So, and then I checked it again. So when I saw this candle and I saw that it closed like this, I was like, or even when it was forming and getting higher, I was just like, yo, we should close. We need to close. Like, let's close. Like, I was like thinking like, yo, like we're risking way too much. I was thinking, oh, if it gets a little bit up, let's set it to break even so you don't lose anything. Or just like all of these thoughts were pouring in, like, oh my gosh, like we need to close, like basically. And I think, yeah, around here, because it was hovering around like $60-$70, and I was just like, yo, close, like, do you really want to take the full hit? Like $385 is your account balance, like, do you really want that? But I was just like, let me go back to work, let me just, whatever. And then it kind of got, and so like I was away from the markets this entire time, just working, because I genuinely thought it was gonna stop me out. So I didn't see really all of this. So then when I checked back, so what I did, this is like kind of like a fear tactic that I do. Since I know that this is like the lowest area, this is all I wanted to see when I was at work. So because I was just like, okay, well, if price taps this or is around here, then I know I lost. So when I came back and checked the markets and it was like this, but I don't see any other candles, and then I zoom out and it was like this, I was just like, okay, like I was feeling a little bit more something, but I kept on working and I kept on. And then when this candle formed, that's when I started to pay attention to it. I was like, okay, yeah, this looks good. When I saw this candle, I was like, okay, that's okay. This was the candle that hit TP. Yeah, and then when I saw that, I was out. But this time I was patient with the way that I was out. I actually didn't get out by like up the top area, like this area over here, like within this stuff, because this was on my phone. I was like doing trade, so I didn't want the same situation that happened to me before. So like usually when you're in the trade, there's another way to exit, and it's like within the platform, like on the screen, like within this area, you can kind of just like click the X button, like basically like this button to clear it, and it'll get you out. And yeah, but yeah, and it ends up going even higher. But that trade, like, bro, oh yeah, so the account, let me bring the account detail right here. So it's a $157 trade, bringing our account balance up to $724. When commission and fees come in, it'll most likely, the account balance tomorrow will most likely be like 709, like 706, 709 type thing. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I'm happy that my account didn't get blown, but I'm not happy because, you know, I did break my rule. And it's not like I was like, oh, I was aware that this trade was 316 and still did it anyway. I just was not aware at all because I didn't care. This thing could have had be worth 600 ticks, and I mean, it would have been great since it's a W, but imagine if it lost. And that's really the only thing that I did wrong in all of this, and that's the thing that really makes a difference. Managing your risk is the most important thing, a part of trading. So the fact that I just went in blindly without even thinking about how much was in stake really, you know, kind of frustrates me, because it's just like, you know, like, damn it, kitty, you know, like like, I'm not one to be against calculating. I literally do it for a living. So it's like, I just knew that I wanted to, you know, be better at this whole, you know, business side of being a trader, which is managing your risk and seeing how much you're putting up to potentially win. And, you know, the fact that I just blindly went through it because I didn't want to hesitate. That's the thing. It's like, I'm proud because it's like I didn't hesitate. There was a trade on gold actually a little bit before this that I hesitated on, and you can like see the thing. So I'll go to that one, and it frustrates me. Let me just clear this. So this trade is not supply and demand, it's support and resistance. I decided, like, due to the last nights, that I was gonna, that like support and resistance is going to be my second strategy that I use. So I was seeing this and I was just like, oh, this is like a little support resistance area. Price could, you know, tap this and there, and guess what? This would be a trade that I could take. This would be a trade that I could take, and I could do a 3-3, a 1-3, because I need to hold for my previous losses that I had. It would have been $93, but still wouldn't have gotten me out of the hole, but it would have gotten me really close to being out of the hole, and it would have been a really good risk to do, and it would have been fine. But I was scared because I haven't practiced support and resistance that much. I only started doing it based off of yesterday's back test, or sorry, I only started to think about it because of my back testing session last night, and the way how it was just hidden. But today, even when I saw it in play in real life, I got scared, because I was just like, it's probably gonna be a fake out and stop me out. So fear is definitely still something that, you know, I deal with. And, you know, watching a lot more of these trader podcasts, it makes me feel a lot better about me, because, you know, professional traders going on 5 to 8 years are, they not to say that they struggle, but they still experience the FOMO. They still experience cutting winners early, hesitation, leaving money on the table, like all of those things, all of those typical trader stuff, they still experience this, but it's very minimized and happens rarely. So it's like, you know, it made me feel good. It's like, okay, like, you know, I still have this, but I'm a beginner, and I really need to remind myself that, like, yo, like, I really am a freshman. I'm a freshman trying to move like a senior. And so I think bringing it back to college or high school, and just remember, like, how were you your freshman year of high school, your freshman year of college? How was it, right? How were you navigating the campus that you were at? Like, you were probably shit at it. Where's Rehoboth? Or is that even the name of it? Where's Bonner? What? South? What? Well, I can't remember any of the buildings at my university. Like, literally blank. Bonner is not even a building, it's a dorm. But I don't know. Bonner was crazy. But anyway, you know, and I'll be honest, you know, like today, like today we reached 700 in the account, and you know, before commission and fees, it's gonna be like $100 basically. Like right now, as it stands, before the commission and fees, it's $100 that I made or grew it to, because this account, you know, after what happened, the $400 that I lost because of me having that, you know, anyway, I talk about it, whatever. It brought my account down to $614. And from that point to where we are now, I've been just trading it, you know, and slowly but surely growing it through wins and losses. So, you know, the fact that today, while not, you know, following my rules, the biggest rule, which is, you know, revolving around risk management, I'm not there yet, but it's like I'm there yet. Like, I already know that it's gonna happen, right? And that's how I know I'm gonna be successful. So this was a long ass rant, but what's business as fucking usual. But yeah, man. All right, that's it. I'm tired. I'm tired. 30 minutes. Damn. I talk a lot. I don't care.